Hello guys, that's Shimen, that's your favorite poultry farmer, Godboard, Kelly Chikwebuka. So today I was privileged to visit one of my students I've been coaching in poultry farming in Nasarawa State. Now she has been insisting, just come to my poultry farm and come and see what she's doing right and what she's not doing right. So I was privileged to go to her poultry farm today. Now I pointed out 5 different things she's doing wrong in her poultry farm. Not actually wrong, but I just pointed out, okay, these are the things you're actually doing wrong in your poultry farm. Number one, I pointed out biosecurity. Number two, I pointed out uniformity in her poultry farm. Number three, I pointed out paralysis in her poultry farm. Number four, I pointed out litter material in her poultry farm. Number five, I pointed out broiler breed. Now, let me break everything down for you guys. Now, number one, biosecurity in your poultry farm. Now, what are biosecurity? Biosecurity are standard measures put in place to avoid disease outbreak in your poultry farm. Now, if you notice when I entered the poultry farm, they weren't foot deep in her poultry farm. Now, I advise her put a foot dip on your poultry farm. Foot dip helps to sanitize the feet of anybody who is entering your poultry farm. Now, even though you don't have a foot dip, make sure that you change their slippers or whatever they wear on their feet to enter your poultry farm, or don't even allow visitors into your poultry farm at all. But definitely, she's a poultry farmer. She must allow some customers to enter her poultry farm. Her target customers are these outside guys that sell to direct consumers. So I advise her, okay, even though you can't do a foot dip, get the slippers. Whenever these guys are coming to your poultry farm, give them these slippers to wear, because you don't know they don't know if they've gone to another poultry farm, then come to your own poultry farm. That's massive disease outbreak in your poultry farm. So we spoke about biosecurity. Now the second thing we spoke about was uniformity. Now looking at those broiler breeds, those broilers are 5 weeks and they weren't growing uniformly. Some were weighing 2 kg, some were weighing 1 kg at week 5. Normally at week 5 you're meant to be getting 2 kg or 2.5 kg and above. And these are good breed. These are second batch for this year. She did the first batch, she did what's it called, rose 3, she did aggregated the first batch. The second batch she did Fidan, which is this guy. Now these are rose 308 broiler breed. These are wonderful breed, but the way you're going uniform. And then what I told her is, when they get to 3 weeks, try and sort them out. Sort the female and the male out. If you check here, the male were way growing more than the female. So I told her, what you do at 3 weeks, sort them out. Remove the male, separate the male and the female. She has the space. Yes, she has the space. Remove the male and the female. Make sure you're feeding them very well. So this is how she was like, okay, I should just check the male and the female if actually they're doing so well. I checked. No, I didn't call my scale, but she has a scale. Yeah, do we weigh them? Or like, okay, these are weighing, males are weighing 2.5 kg, female are weighing 1 kg, and which is very, very bad. Because any customer that is coming to buy will definitely go for the male guys, which is the bigger ones. So that was the uniformity I spoke about. Now, then number third one, I spoke about paralysis. Now, what is the cause of paralysis? Sometimes paralysis can be caused from the hatchery or from your farm. Now, looking at our farm, she's not using any form of she's not using any form of litter material. She's not using sand. She's not using sawdust. She's not using what's it called, wood shaving. I told her, why are you not using none of this? She said to get them is very hard. I told her, no, just try. Even though you can use sand, just sharp sand will get along. Because if these guys are stepping on a bare ground, it may cause them paralysis and it may cause them cold, and cold may cause them heart failure. So these are the things I pointed out. Make sure you try and see me. I was just looking at them, and what she did was, the ones having paralysis, she tied their legs together. I was like, now tying their leg is awesome, but make sure that, because if you tie their leg in a long period of time, the rope you use in tying their leg will be chopping their leg. So please don't tie their leg next time. What you just do, when you notice paralysis at early age, separate them from other ones to avoid them spreading the disease. Then make sure you attend to them very well. Now, if she actually applied sharp sand or wood shaving or sawdust, it will help them very well to stand on the ground very, very well. But without this sawdust, wood shaving, or any of this litter material, trust me, this bear will continue to have paralysis. So at this second batch, she had issue with paralysis in her poultry farm, which is not good. But her last batch, there was no paralysis because she used wood shaving, which was wonderful. Now the third one the fourth one I noticed was litter material. Now litter material goes a long way in your poultry farm. As a broiler poultry farmer, Good litter material goes a long way. Good litter material prevents a whole lot of things in your poultry farm. It helps your bird to perform their natural behavior, like dust baiting, running around, flapping their wings, you know, dust baiting, enjoying themselves, playing with the sawdust, playing with the wood shaving. But when there is no wood shaving, there is no sawdust, these guys will not perform their natural behavior. They will not dust bait. They will not distribute print oil in their body. So I advise her, make sure you use good litter material. And during brooding, use wood shaving. Okay, now she don't brood in this particular place. She has another place where she brood before she bring in the bed to this place. When they after 2 weeks, she now bring them to this place. I'm like, okay, what you do during brooding, make sure you use good litter material. Use wood shaving for brooding. Do not use sawdust for brooding. So this is me trying to sort out some of these birds that were having paralysis in our poultry farm. I was trying to sort them out to know if anything can be done. But it's already too late. These guys are 5 weeks, so paralysis are so nothing you paralysis is something you deal at early age. So this is what we are trying to do. So I advise that please next time use good litter material. Use good litter material in your poultry farm. Then the last thing we talk about was good broiler breed. Now the first broiler brand she used was Agrited. I remember Agrited is roast 308 broiler breed. Now the second one, which is this guy, is Fidan. Fidan is also roast 308 broiler breed. Roast 308 are actually the best in Nigeria. After roast 308, you come to what's it called? Cup 500. After cup 500, you come to Abo Eka broiler breed. After Abo Eka broiler breed, you come to Huba broiler breed. After Huba broiler breed, you come to Masha. Masha is the Obasanjo farm. So roast 308, basically roast 308 in Nigeria is the best breed in Nigeria. In Nigeria, yeah, we have Agritech, Fidan, Supreme, Valentine. Mention them. So I advise, okay, since you've noticed you use Agrited the first batch, you didn't really have much mortality. You had just one mortality. She's dealing with 200 beds. Yeah, she has actually sold some. She's dealing with 200 beds. I told her, okay, since you went with Agritech the first batch and nothing actually happened, then go with what's it called? Go with Agrited the second batch again, the third batch. So this is the rope she tied on this particular bed. Now, if you check this leg, the leg of this bed is actually chopping at that rope she tied at that particular point, and it's causing the bed injury, which is not good. So we talked about those things. We talked about also broiler breed. Make sure you use good broiler breed for your poultry farm. As a poultry farmer, roastery goes a long way. Roastery will help you because roastery goes do a whole lot of things in your poultry farm. It helps your poultry farm. It helps you as a poultry farmer to be okay, like no pressure. Roastery is very good. Now this is me trying to like look at them very well to see if there's anything. And wonderful, she's doing well, but the environment of the poultry farm is not really what is encouraging. I told her, okay, just try and work on the environment because when I entered the poultry farm, everywhere just scattered. But she's doing great as a poultry farmer. She's doing super, super great, and I'm so loved that she's my student. I'm so loved she's my student. She's doing super, super great. So there, I was just looking at them very well to know what else I'm meant to point out. It was awesome. I also pointed her drinker and her feeder. The way there's a way you arrange your feeder and drinker that will enable your bird to eat very, very well. So what I told her, okay, what you just do, put the drinker first, then the feeder second. So she's using four drinkers, four. She's using six feeders and six drinkers, which is perfectly well for 200 bed. So she's doing great. Should have added more, but she was still complaining of funds. But she's doing great as a beginner in the poultry industry who have done second batch. This is our second batch, and she's actually doing great. So guys, assuming that your favorite poultry farmer got both Kelly Chukwuebuka. If you want me to coach you on poultry farming, just come to my DM. I'll coach you everything you need to know about poultry farming. How to set up a poultry farm, how to set up a brooder, how to brood, the best breed to go for. Yeah, the best breed to go for. The best medication to use to avoid disease outbreak in your poultry farm. How to vaccinate your bird, and etc. etc. I will coach you guys and everything pertaining to poultry farming. So I give God all the glory. I was able to visit this farm. Like I think this year this has been the third farm I'm visiting. I didn't actually record the other farms. Yeah, I didn't actually record the other farm, but this is the first farm I've visited with record. Yeah, so she did great as a poultry farmer. And guess what? She gave me two chicken and she can enjoy. I was like, two chicken. You give me two chicken, and she gave me the meal. Those guys are 10,000. She gave me 20K like this to eat. And I gave God all the glory. She did well. I'm super proud she's my student. So I encourage her next time, work on these things I pointed out, work on biosecurity in your poultry farm, work on uniformity, work on paralysis, work on litter material. Please use good litter material in your poultry farm and work on good breed. Since you notice that okay, agri worked for you the first part, go back with agri. Don't go to Fidan. Fidan is a very good breed, don't get me wrong, but make sure you go back since you know that okay, you use agri no one that you had just one mortality. Why Fidan you had no mortality but you had issue with paralysis. So that then go for Fidan. So guys, assuming that's your favorite poetry from our God board Kelly Chukwu. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're not following me on my channel, please do well and go and subscribe or do well and follow me. Thank you so much.